Hi guys, welcome! In this video, we'll dive into HEINRICH'S DPS build for PvE. Heinrich is a versatile class that has a combination of both sustained and burst damage, making him proficient in both hunting field MVPs and clearing instances. If you missed our previous discussion regarding Heinrich's skill mechanics and an analysis of his pros and cons, you can find the video linked below. This time we'll cover everything you need to know from stats, runes, gears, cards, upgrades, and battle setup to guide you in optimizing your Heinrich character for PvE. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First, for attribute point distribution, prioritize maximizing strength to increase your raw physical attack, which serves as a foundation of your damage output. Next, Vit is another crucial stat for enhancing Heinrich's damage potential due to its synergy with the Star Radiant's passive skill and the new White Star Knight card. Then place some points on Agi, which is just enough to reach the maximum attack speed, as this will boost the frequency of releasing the White Star skill loop. Lastly, for the remaining attribute points, the allocation will largely depend on your cards and gears. As an example, if you're using Zenobia card in your garment, then it's more beneficial to put extra points on Dex and Int to gain more skill damage. Take note that luck and crit stats do not affect the critical chance of Heinrich. As for damage modifiers, these are the ones that can further boost Heinrich's damage output. As mentioned in our previous video, when his skills critically hit, it will benefit from crit damage stat and ignore the target's physical defense. Only upon reaching level 7 core passive will his skills benefit from the AE damage stat. Up next, let's take a look at Heinrich's runes. In PvE, reaching level 6 core passive would suffice, as it grants up to 92% crit chance. But of course, maxing out his core passive to level 7 would be most optimal, ensuring 100% crit chance for all his skills as long as he's equipped with 2 weapons and has acquired 10 stored power stacks. Aside from activating the second line of his runes, you'll also need to prioritize aiming for a high first line value on the following runes. First is the S rune for Unyielding, which boosts his crit damage and neutral damage by up to 30%. Next is the Star rune for Infernal Judgment, which deals up to 30% HP loss damage to the target after 1 second, which ensures the kill. Then we have the Star rune for Shock Shadow, which deals counter-attack damage when being attacked even if their attacks miss. The counter-attack damage is based on White Star Snow, so it's going to be huge as well. Next is the Star rune for Moonlight Dance, which boosts its damage when in Shock Shadow status. And last is also valuable to aim for at least 2 seconds in the first line effect of the S rune for Breaking Dawn to help ensure 100% uptime for the debuff. For attribute runes, prioritize leveling up the following for improving damage. And for arcane runes, I recommend getting the White Blade rune, Fervent rune, and Combat Ready rune. Up next, let's dive into the recommended equipment set and cards. Choosing among dual daggers, dual swords, or a mix of 1 dagger and 1 sword would depend on your playstyle and preference. Personally, I prefer a balanced stat distribution, so I use both his exclusive weapons, 1 Empire Sword which boosts attack percent, PDI, hit, and max HP, and 1 Empire's Blade which boosts crit damage, pen, flee, and movement speed. Additionally, their Tier 5 effects give significant quality of life improvements. Empire's Sword extends the duration of Shock Shadow by 2 seconds, while Empire's Blade grants 5 stored power stacks upon casting Wind Whisper. Both weapons should be enchanted with Sharp Blade or Sharp Fort enchant, and inlaid with any combination of these cards. Cobalt Leader card is a must for sustain. For Phantom Offhand, I mainly prefer the Dragonbone Shield with 18% physical damage. Other options are Skeleton Bracer, Improve Arm Armor, or Vink Magic Bracelet. It should be enchanted with Armor Breaking 4 or high PDI and crit damage stat. If you're looking for a reliable and efficient online game top-up center, I highly encourage you guys to check out Smile.One. With years of experience in the industry and partnerships with various game developers, they offer top-ups for a wide range of games at competitive prices, including Premium and BCC for Ragnarok Mobile. Smile.One top-up is available in many countries across all servers, and you may pay via their trusted payment platform. In the Philippines, I can pay securely using my GCash via Alipay and receive the BCC instantly. Please do check out Smile.One's pricing and payment methods using my exclusive link in the description box below. For armor, equip a Dream Eater's Disguise with 20% elemental damage if converting to fire, wind, water, or earth element. But if using neutral or holy element, then Eagle Rectrix Hunter's Trappings with 15% pen or 20% damage to large size would be a more suitable alternative. As for the Phantom equipment slot, you may either use the Ninja Clothes Cold Night Song for crit damage and PDI, or a Perseverance armor for attack and pen. Your armor should be enchanted with Sharp 4 or high PDI and crit damage stat, and inlaid with Boitata Star card or Molten Colossus card. For garment, you can either use Royal Knight's Cape or Campaign Manteau with 12% AA damage in the main equipment slot, and either Earl's Illusion Garments or Cloud Undershirt in the Phantom equipment slot. But if you haven't reached level 7 core passive yet, then just use the skill damage garments. Your garments should be enchanted with high PDI and crit damage stat, and inlaid with any of the following cards, depending on the stat you're lacking. For footgear, the options for main equipment are Dragon Slayer War Boots with 6% pen, Light Boots with 6% pen, or Overlord War Boots with 6% physical damage. While for Phantom equipment, you can either use the Little Fairy Slippers or St. Mary's Cloth Shoes. Your footgear should be enchanted with high PDI and crit damage stat, and inlaid with Swordsman Senya card. For accessories, I recommend using Pendant of Eugen with 4.5% physical damage, or Gold Earring with 4.5% pen for the main equipment slot. As for the Phantom equipment slot, my top options are Hermit's Bundle or Cat Paw Stamp. All accessories should be enchanted with Sharp Blade 4 or high PDI and crit damage stat, and inlaid with Devil Governor card plus one of the following cards. For headwear, these are my top picks for each slot. Just choose depending on availability and the stat you're lacking. As for headwear enchantment, aim for Zeal 4th Enchant on your head and mouth items, Sharp 4th Enchant on your back item, and Sharp Blade 4th Enchant on your tail item. As for headwear card, the Machine Dragon Wing card would be the best in slot. Up next, here are the other upgrades that you can invest in to further boost your damage. For Acer Monument, activating all the nodes will grant the following stats. Notably, you'll get 28% crit damage, 15% physical attack, 10% physical damage, 15% neutral damage, and 10% movement speed. For guild buffs, maxing out your blessings and prayers will grant additional raw physical attack, pen, crit damage, and elemental damage. For Oracle Mirror Extract, the options are Combustible Knife for pen, Bilgo's Arm for damage to MVP, Slash for AE damage, Heartbreaker for crit damage, or Claw for attack percent. For Ancient Relics, the Horn of the Unyielding Purple Relic would be the best option for improving Heinrich's survivability. For multi-job, you can unlock the following classes to get more strength, fit, and agi. And for the Adventure Handbook, just focus on collecting items and achievements that grant physical attack when unlocked or deposited. Finally, let's take a look at some tips for using Heinrich in battle. First, place Shock Shadow, Unyielding, and Wind Whisper in Prepare for Elite. Then put these skills in Manual and Auto skill bars. Once you're all set, use the following consumables which can help boost your damage. Before attacking, get 10 stacks of stored power by casting Wind Whisper and Prepare for Elite. Then use the Breaking Dawn and Bright Mirror debuff skills on the target. After that, you can start attacking with your White Star skill cycle. If you can burst kill the enemy, then cast Infernal Judgment. And if you need to restore HP or need to kill a crowd of mobs with AoE, you can cast Moonlight Dance. So that's it for my Heinrich DPS build guide for PvE. Building Heinrich can vary from player to player, especially with options for 2 weapons and depending on the core passive level. And when properly geared, he'll be able to dish out tons of critical damage against most MVPs. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing by hitting the red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.